And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know,
it's an interconference contest here in the Big Apple, New York, as the Knicks play one at home. This game is part of the travel schedule for Minnesota. Very strong basketball is the recipe for them right now. 4 straight wins, looking for number 5.
Well, they're a team no one wants to face right now. The level they maintain during this winning streak has really been incredible.
It really has been. I mean, really daunting to face them at this point if you're the opponent. I mean, when they're playing this well, it's going to take an awful lot to knock them off.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Towns is out there with Smith, and it's Rubio in at the 1.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind. Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Freak. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Jones, no one around him. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Rubio outside and stolen by Freak. Jumps up and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And he gets it to go. Thornton's got 5 points so far.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Martin dishes to Rubio. He feeds it to Smith. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Now here's Freak, covered by Rubio. Freak kicks to Jones. Here's Lopez, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Lopez. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against Philadelphia.
You know, they definitely maintain their focus in their quarter. They put on a real entertaining comeback, and that's always a feel-good game when you can win it like that.
It's like a shark in the water when they start to smell blood. I mean, you could just see as the game went on, they started to sense that they would have an opportunity, and then the energy just kept on building, and ultimately they get the win.
And here we go, fast break. Freak's got it, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here's Rubio. A 14-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-5 run here. And again, Carmelo Anthony.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
moment to check in with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He made a point of telling the guys how vulnerable the defense they're facing is to the pick and roll. That'll be a play we see them run a lot this game. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And thank you for that, Doris. And here's Freak following Kevin Martin's 3. Lopez, no luck.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Now the dish to Martin. To the paint. Here's Smith. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Smith's got it back down to single digits for Minnesota. The Knicks have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Freak. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here is Martin. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Here's Freak following the score by Kevin Martin. Jones drives in. He kicks it to Freak. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Wiggins has got his first points of the night.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Here's Freak. Here's Lopez. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
On the basket by Jones.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Now, here's Rubio. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Zinkas, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Terrence Jones. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Anthony. And P.J. Augustine subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Aflalo, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Pekovic. Here's Levine. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The 11-footer, and that one's good. Levine's got his first bucket in this one.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Smith outside. Passes it to Levine. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. With the teardrop, the shot is off. And New York the other way now. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Here's Levine. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. Levine can't hit.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it. And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That's good. Aflalo's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Muhammad, the pass to Smith. Shot to stop the run. No good.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebound?
And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested.
They pulled all the strings to get me here.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make for New York. Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. Freak comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Cannon. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Smith comes in for Towns. Lean's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Jones. On the court for Minnesota, Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Smith out there with Garnett, and it's Muhammad in at the 3. To the middle, Levine, good. Levine's got his second basket.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And so here is New York. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had 46 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Timberwolves trail by 15. And Rubio kicks to Levine. And stolen by Freak. Launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And he's good on the second. The Knicks leading by 14. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For New York, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
Whoa.